What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. I guess I'll get myself in trouble on this one, but it got to be said. Is it in the case with some women? Are they expecting child support or lifestyle support? Meaning that a lot of times you'll have situations where child support is filed on a man, and a lot of women file the child support because they really, really need the help, or they file the child support because um, the father of the child is not doing what they're supposed to do. And these women really don't have any type of evil motives or nothing that they are trying to just get over on and all. They just like, look, man, I need some help because I'm doing my thing, but you're not doing your thing. In those cases, I don't look at women in the light of, oh man, that's messed up. She filed child support on the dude. The man, he trying, man. Nah, he ain't trying. So, I guess she had to do what she had to do. But I'm talking about in the case where you may have a situation where a woman may be trying to take advantage of the situation, and you see it a lot with celebrities, which is some of the amounts that a lot of these celebrities end up having to pay in child support is like it's like astronomical, man. It's insane, because the age old argument always comes out. Well, man, how much money does it take to actually be able to support and take care of a child? How much money is needed to actually take care of the baby? So you got a 2-year old child, and this guy's rich, and he's dropping 30,000 a month. It's like it's only so much that a 2-year old child needs to make it, to get by. A lot of stuff they not even aware of. The majority of the stuff they're not even aware of. So now the question comes in: is this money for the support of the child, or is it to support a lifestyle that the mother of the child is now looking at like, hey, this dude got it, I need to be leveled up too. And of course, I'm the type of person that I feel like if there's a woman who is uh, taking care of a man's child, that's both their child, but she has primary custody and doing her thing and all that, then I wouldn't be opposed to her being leveled up. I wouldn't be opposed to that. She having a nice place, nice things, a reliable vehicle, some money in her pocket, things, money to handle other things that may not be necessarily directed. Well, they'll be directed to the child in terms of like bills and all that. In a little perks on the side, if her head is on straight and she's not trying to exploit the situation. That's where things start to take a turn, because greed and entitlement kicks in, and now you have situations where um, certain females start to pocket watch. They start to try to figure out how they can get more, because when you are receiving certain amounts of money, then naturally your expenses start to go up if you're not smart and managing it the right way. So now you balling out, and you get used to and accustomed to that lifestyle, and now all of a sudden that amount, which is an astronomical amount in comparison to what the average person is making, or the average woman that is struggling and getting child support is receiving, you start to feel like that ain't enough. I got to get more. And a lot of times the quest for more comes in when um, she may see that this man, that his money has bumped up. I've seen cases where the marriage is over, the relationship is over, and the ruling has already been made and set in stone what the guy has to pay out, and a female will pocket watch and say, "Hold on, wait a minute. He just signed a new contract extension. He was making uh, $2 million a year. Now he's making $8 million a year. I need more money. Is that fair? Is that right? I'd love for some females to kind of chime in on that, because if he had never bumped his money up from where he was, then the amount that you were getting that was already agreed upon and set by the courts, which is another story. We'll get into a little bit of that later, because how dirty they are. But how all of a sudden do you need more because he has more? You know, I've seen people, like I say, divorced, and money just shot through the roof, and now all of a sudden she needs more. Is that fair? And on the same token, it's like there's a responsibility for both parents. But when you getting $25,000, $30,000, $40,000 a month, even if you break it down lower than that to getting, some people may be getting $1,500, $2,000, $25,000, depends on, if you are doing pretty good, you're pretty comfortable. That's a lot, man. That's a lot. That should be more than enough to take care. Because if you're getting $2,000 a month, that's $24,000 a year. I don't know what kind of lifestyle you're trying to live, but that should be more than enough to take care of a child. And in that regard, I've seen a lot of men. I have friends who caught on to the game years ago. It was like, you know what? They were paying out of their pocket. Like, I'm breaking her off. I'm just breaking her off whenever she called. I'm boom. She need this. I got you. Bam, bam, bam. And it wasn't enough. Greed kicked in, and the homies clicked and said, you know what? Okay, I know what to do. They go down and they file child support on themselves. They go and put themselves, they throw themselves in the mix. And when they do that, a lot of times a rude awakening takes place with the lady, because the judge ends up awarding her far less, or less than what the guy was giving her out of pocket. So we got to be very careful in those types of situations. As a man, do the best you can and do right, and make sure that the child is taken care of. And if you can help the mother of your child out as well, do so, because her quality of life has to be on a certain level too, because she's taking care of your child. So I'm not opposed to that if it's within the context, if y'all understand what I'm saying. But when you get greedy, when you start to say, okay, he got, or you get kind of in your feelings because maybe he has a child with another woman, maybe he's moved on with another woman, and now you feel like I'm gonna stick it to him. Be very careful with that, and teach your daughters and your if you're an OG female, teach females up under you, that's not the way to go. Just do it under the right circumstances if you're gonna do it. And if you got a dude that's really trying and getting down, don't penalize him. And because sometimes, man, you got guys who are doing everything they can for their child, and they going above and beyond, and the lady may have a child or children from other guys, and they not doing nothing, and they getting a pass, and you dogging out the one guy, the one good baby father who is doing right. So we got to be fair and just in those situations. But this is not to put anybody down. It's kind of just to bring light to the situation and try to bring us more together in that regard. So hope y'all got something out of this. I hope y'all leave some comments, give us some more insight, maybe speak on something that I missed. But it's your big brother K-Rino. Also, man, a new episode of the Underground Dialogue podcast is up. Y'all go over there right now and check it out, the interview with King Kali, and subscribe to the channel as well as this one, and as well as Legends 34, the sports podcast. All right, man, it's your big brother K-Rino. Catch y'all later on. Peace.